not been arrested. And I think a lot of people are sort of astounded that there hasn't been movement. I think I went off the air on Friday and might have been a podcast afterwards saying I expect an arrest pretty soon. What are your thoughts on this, and what's the general consensus?
Yes, I agree with you, Ashley. But at this point, I am thinking there is so much evidence to parse through. I mean, in terms of the fact that they searched his house for, 8 to 10 hours, that's going to take time, DNA, possible blood. And then you have David, who has admittedly said that his entire life is online. I mean, this guy is all over TikTok. He's all over Discord. He's all over Reddit. I mean, they are going through his devices, Ashley. They are going through his text messages, his emails, everything and anything they can find, and that takes time. Additionally, the internet sleuths have dug up so many photos, so many videos, and police are paying attention.
This case just keeps getting darker. Every new detail about D4vd and Celeste Rivas is more disturbing than the last, and what people are uncovering now is leaving fans speechless. Let's start with the tattoos. Both D4vd and Celeste Rivas reportedly had the same tattoo on their finger. At first, it might seem like nothing, just a small piece of ink. Maybe even a coincidence. But when you remember that Celeste was only 15 years old, it suddenly feels far more troubling. A tattoo is permanent. It's not something you casually share with a teenager. It's a symbol of connection, of belonging, of being marked together. And the thought of a rising music star sharing such an intimate symbol with a minor raises questions nobody wants to answer. Was it love? Was it control? Was it a secret message about a relationship hidden in plain sight? Some fans believe it was their way of claiming each other, a dark bond that now feels more like evidence than affection. And here's the disturbing part. That tattoo, once private, is now a reminder of a relationship the world should never have seen. But the tattoo wasn't the only thing that fans noticed. There was something even stranger, something that looked like art, but might have been a chilling prophecy.
And let's with what Lauren said and what Pascal said, let's keep it at its most simplest level. The tattoos are problematic, that they have matching tattoos, or the body found in the trunk of the car and the singer David have that same tattooed on their fingers. That's problematic. The point you brought up, Ashley, of someone going online and, wearing the same shoes. We saw O.J. Simpson write a book.
Next, the performance that still haunts people. During his hit song Romantic Homicide, D4vd shocked the crowd by carrying a casket onto the stage. Fans thought it was edgy, dramatic, even genius. He blurred the line between music and reality. But it didn't stop there. He actually asked fans to write tributes for the dead. At the time, people clapped and cheered. But now, after Celeste's body was found in the trunk of his Tesla, that performance feels sinister. It doesn't look like art anymore. It looks like foreshadowing. Some fans say it was just stagecraft. Others believe it was a rehearsal for something far darker. Did D4vd unknowingly confess through performance art? Or was this just a coincidence that turned horrifying in hindsight? Clips of that concert are spreading online, and the same fans who once screamed his lyrics are now rewatching in silence, chills running down their spine. Because if the tattoo was the first sign, the casket was the warning the world ignored. But just when you think it couldn't get more disturbing, the internet unearthed a rumor that shook this case to its core. And then came the rumor that no one could ignore. During a live stream, fans claimed it was confirmed that Celeste Rivas was pregnant. If true, this wasn't just a missing teenager, it was a 15-year-old carrying a child. That revelation changes everything. It turns a tragic case into something even harder to process. Screenshots spread like wildfire. Social media exploded. People dissected every hint, every cryptic comment, every silence from D4vd's side. And his silence only fueled the fire. If Celeste really was pregnant, what did it mean about their relationship? What did it reveal about the power dynamic between a famous rising star and a teenage girl who had already disappeared once before? So far, nobody close to him has confirmed or denied the rumor. Law enforcement hasn't addressed it either. But the whispers keep growing louder. And whether true or not, this rumor has forever shaped how fans see this case. Because now, it's not just about what happened, it's about what might have been lost. But as disturbing as that is, there's one more detail that left people unsettled, and it was caught on camera.
Have been finding things online, including video of David cleaning a pair of shoes, the same shoes that Celeste was seen wearing in other images.
Yeah, the internet sleuths will always be undefeated. And let me just say that really quick. Yes, they did find some videos of him, or one video of him actually cleaning a litany of different shoes. And at the very end, he started washing these Jordans that apparently she's wearing in some photos. Now, a lot of people are wondering, is that him? Are we watching him live getting rid of evidence to a crime? Or is he just simply cleaning some shoes? I think a lot of people are wondering a lot of this. And again, man, the connections to everything has just been out of.
Finally, there's the video that people can't stop replaying. D4vd was seen carefully washing Celeste's shoe. On the surface, it looks harmless, even sweet. But when you place it next to the tattoo, the casket, and the pregnancy rumor, it takes on a chilling weight. Why would a rising star, someone with fame and millions of fans, be focused on something so ordinary, washing the shoe of a 15-year-old girl? Some fans say it looked like devotion, maybe even love. Others say it looked controlling, an act of dominance disguised as care. And then there are those who think it was something ritual-like, a symbolic act of cleansing guilt. The truth is, nobody knows. But when you watch the video now, it's impossible not to feel a sense of unease. It doesn't look innocent anymore. It looks like a clue, a piece of a puzzle that may never fully make sense. Because if he was willing to put this on display, what else was happening that we never saw? And that question leads us to the darkest part of this case. The possibility that none of these things were accidents at all.
They do something stupid, and this guy is doing songs and making videos where he's hacking up meat and songs to her with her name in it. So if we put it at its basis level, I need him to be questioned, because why is this underage girl in the trunk of your car? Why is this car at the house that your manager rented for you? Why do you, at the age that you might have met her, how did your paths cross? And as we're looking at all of that, because as journalists, we look for the
one by one, these details create a picture too dark to ignore. A tattoo that feels more like a chain than art. A casket performance that looks like a prophecy. A pregnancy rumor that adds unbearable weight. And a shoe ritual that lingers in our minds like a ghost. Alone, each detail might mean nothing. But together, they don't feel random. They feel connected. They feel like a story that was playing out in plain sight while nobody paid attention. And that's the hardest part to accept. Because maybe we all saw the signs. Maybe the casket wasn't just theater. Maybe the tattoo wasn't just ink. And maybe the rumors weren't just whispers. Now, a young girl is gone, a star's career is in ruins, and fans are left asking, were these just coincidences, or were they warnings we ignored until it was too late? The truth is still unfolding, and every day, new details make the case of D4vd and Celeste Rivas even more disturbing. If you want to follow every chilling twist, hit subscribe right now, because this story is far from over, and the next revelation may be darker than anything we've seen so far.